Most people see zoos as a good source of entertainment and a place to learn more about animals and wildlife conservation. People visit with their friends and family and witness the ways of life of many different kinds of species, ranging from small reptiles or birds to animals like tigers and lions. At zoos, you can see marine animals and land animals, and some you can even interact with. According to the Association of Zoos and Aquariums, more than 195 million people visit accredited U.S. zoos every year. These zoos are home to more than 800,000 animals, and they contribute about $22.5 billion to the U.S. economy every year. Almost all of us have been to a zoo at one time or another, but when you visit a zoo, are you helping the animals or are you hurting them? Animals are caught and removed from their habitats to be behind bars as the entertainment source for humans. If they are not captured, they are bred in zoos and can't even experience what it is like to be free in the wild. Even though zoos can help promote conservation for endangered species, very few of the animals that are bred in captivity are facing extinction in the wild. Zoos remove all kinds of animals from their natural environments, limit their normal behavior patterns, and force them to interact with humans. Many animals develop nervous or self-harming behaviors that don't usually happen in the wild. Studies also show that many animals that are living in zoos are in poor health or die prematurely. The Animal Welfare Act is the federal law that regulates wild animals in captivity, but the AWA only sets minimum requirements for housing, food, and sanitation. Animal exhibits can have cement floors with no grass or vegetation. The law does not require zoos to provide any mental stimulation for animals except for primates. In the U.S., the regulating agency that oversees zoos and aquariums, the U.S. Department of Agriculture, is often understaffed, and its inspectors are not always trained to detect animal abuse or neglect. Many countries outside the U.S. have no laws to protect animals at all. So what happens when zoo directors care more about increasing profits than they do about protecting and caring for animals? There may be a positive solution. Zoos can move away from keeping animals in confined spaces and can be more like national parks or safaris. Zoos should have larger habitats and ecosystems with many different species to improve the health and welfare of the animals. Zoos could also release more of their animals back into the wild. Let's keep animals out of captivity and work together to find new ways to learn about and appreciate wildlife.